Recording. Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody, especially if you're brand new. My name's Duncan Ward. I'm calling you from North Wales here in the UK. Just give you a brief background about myself. I've been involved in, well, I was a builder originally. That led me to multi-level marketing. And after a few years in multi-level marketing, I had great success, but it led me to online marketing. I've been doing that now for over 20 odd years. Like a lot of people, I've had great successes with some companies, but also had lots of disasters where companies unfortunately left me for various reasons. So I'm here tonight to tell you about an amazing company called Cloud2.0, formerly called Cloud Token. All I'm going to say to you is whatever your experiences in the past, keep an open mind tonight. Put those experiences over the shelf, over the cliff. Take some notes, and a very good friend of mine once said to me, before saying no to anybody, any opportunity anybody passes you by, make sure you have looked at it properly first before saying no to it. And that's all I'm going to say to you tonight. Take a serious look at what you are about to see, because I don't think you will see anything quite as good as this. So I'm going to share my screen now and we shall get started. And we shall start the presentation. We will have questions and answers after the presentation. So if anybody does have any questions, then you're quite welcome to just bear with me a second.
Okay. All right, Holly. Take care. Bye.
Don't know who that is, but if you could mute yourself, I'd be grateful. I'm going to mute everybody. Okay. Okay. Just bear with me a second. Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody. Welcome to the Cloud 2.0 presentation. This is a place or an app that you can download from the App Store, where you can not only store your crypto. There are lots of places where you can store your crypto, but the problem is all those places, none of them will pay you to hold your crypto there. So this is a place where you can store your crypto, exchange it, earn and spend it. So before we actually start the presentation, I just want to go through a few rules that my sponsor put together, but we discussed about these various rules that everybody should really look at before looking at any business, never mind crypto. First of all, full visibility of the owners. In this company, I'm going to tell you about the owner and the people behind the company. So first advice is you need full visibility of who is running the company. If you've been involved in the past in any companies where you didn't know the owners, ask yourself this question: are they still around to this day? You need full visibility of the tech team. With this company, you can actually go onto their website, look at the white paper, and you can see all the team and everything about them. And the owner of the company is constantly in touch with what's going on and what's happening. Full visibility of the project, what its offering is, what it is, and how it's to be sold. What does the project have that would create mass adoption and almost guarantee success? It's no good getting involved with a business that's only going to suit, a small percentage of the population or misses most people out. You need to know if it's an investment in crypto, then you need full visibility of the funds. Can they be seen on the blockchain? And no selling into what we call a shitcoin first to then hold in a project. Now, anybody that's been involved in crypto will have heard and experienced what's gone on in the past couple of years, where companies have wanted your money in advance in the projection of them doing what they say they're going to do. But what often happened is none of the things that they actually you invested in actually happened. everything I'm going to show you tonight, this company has put together before they even, well, you don't even need to give them any money, but before they even launched the company, everything was developed and already in place. Full visibility of your funds. If you're going to invest in anything and you decide to change your mind and you want your funds out, can you take your funds out? And full access to remove your funds and access to remove your daily returns or your profits 24/7 with a proven track record of everybody currently involved in the project. Well, I'm going to go through all that. You need value-added services and products either established or about to be generated to offer additional revenue in the future, so you're not reliant on a one-trick pony. And I say if all 9 points of these are met, the chances are that the project will succeed. Put it this way, there's no guarantee, but it's certainly worth dipping your toe in if you stick to these 9 rules. One of the other rules I personally stick to, I will not look at any business, no matter what it is, if somebody cannot earn money without recruiting. I've learned in the past, I am actually quite good and I actually enjoy recruiting, but a lot of people do not like recruiting. The crazy thing is when they actually make money with a business or a system where they don't have to recruit, where they make money without recruiting, do you know what happens? They actually go out and successfully recruit people because they're not trying to convince people, sell anything to anybody. They're just literally chatting to people. So the main question I talked about before, who are the people behind this company? This is the main guy, Ronald I. He's the CTO. And just to give you some idea of his background, first of all, he won the World Blockchain Forum in Shenzhen in November 2018. Now, this is the showcase for anything to do with blockchain technology. Anybody, if they want their project to be seen by the world, this is the place where it gets seen and noticed. And a lot of people at these events looking for people with innovative new technology to invest in, and Ronald won that top award that year. But I just want to give you a brief background about this man. I would actually state that he is what I would call a genius, very similar to people that have changed the world with technology, like, you know, Richard Branson's and the Facebook guys. Go and have a look at his background. I really would connect with him on Facebook and follow his updates. But just to give you an idea, Ronald has been an entrepreneur for 25 years. He has actually, since he was 5 years old, with his father, been developing and grew up with technology, and especially blockchain technology. He was born in Malaysia, and he has developed technologies to do with social media, payment systems, mobile wallets, mobile phones, telecommunication systems, games, and as I said, blockchain technologies. Many of them he's created patents for. When he was just 15 years old, when most people hadn't even got personal computers, and they were just gaining popularity, he was invited to write the first version of an antivirus software. Most people will have heard of it, called DOS. When he was 19, in 6 months, he developed an online social networking system that reached over 350,000 members, and that was subsequently sold out to a Malaysian company. But the main thing is, he, with his team of programmers, developed BitVita system, which is actually the 4th generation blockchain technology. Now, for anybody new listening tonight, that might not mean anything to you, but let me tell you, this is significant, because when Bitcoin first started, that was generation 1. Problem is with Bitcoin, it is a great asset. It's a bit like gold, but actually using Bitcoin as a transaction in the real world, it's never really going to be, or was developed for that, because the problem is with Bitcoin, transactions are slow. You can actually only get 7 transactions per second with Bitcoin. So that was generation one, and that led to the development of Ethereum. This speeded up to 11 transactions per second, but even that is still inadequate for the real world. Then XRP was developed, Ripple, and that does about 2,000 transactions per second. But all these systems that were developed all have one major problem, exactly the same as Visa and MasterCard. They also have a problem with the more people that use those systems, the slower the transactions get. What Ronald did was develop fourth generation blockchain technology. Thinking out of the box, he wanted to generate a system that speeded up the more people that use it. So I just want to give you an idea. For every 1,000 people using Cloud or downloading the app, that enables us or the company to transact 22.5 transactions per second. And currently we have over 1 million people that have downloaded the app. So that's going to allow right now, before any more come on, over 20 million transactions per second, right as we speak now. So that is a major development in technology. We have a high level of recognized partners behind the company. I'll go through some of those in a minute. And we have a transparent team of people like Ronald, who is keeping us informed of what's going on constantly. And the offices are opening on the 5th, which is next Saturday. And you will then be able to see, although it was actually on the app, but you'll be able to see it live 24 hours, 7 days a week, live trading. So nobody can kind of say that we don't trade. And we also have what's called a real roadmap, which I'm going to go through now. Now, every company has what's called a roadmap. It is normally a map of really of where they're intending to go. But most companies, as I said, basically want your money before they've actually put those things that they're intending to do in place. And the biggest problem is most companies don't actually end up doing what they said they would do. Everything I'm going to show you today with this company is either already developed or it's being developed and it's ready to launch. So the company started officially in May. They launched with the app and the Jarvis AI, which is the trading bot. And then they launched the Cloud Token Wallet, and they released the concept document on the site. And then in June, the Jarvis AI with Verum, which is basically an algorithm that checks. These were all developed by this company. Nobody else is responsible for the technology. And there's more additional projects to be added, like HODL, which is another type of trading bot. Then in September, there was the launch of the official cloud news channels, the launch of Friday, which is for the whales, the wealthy people who have accounts of $3 to $5 million worth of crypto in their wallets. This is to take those large accounts away, which can affect the smaller person. We actually all benefit from those accounts. And then Cloud Token version 2 will be launched. This is on Saturday with the latest app, which we've already seen. Some people have already seen what this is about. I think this is going to dramatically help everybody and increase the business the way we've seen it today. Then the office opens with the full support will be opened as well. There's a company opening party for over 10,000 people. I know there were over, I think it was 7,000 tickets already sold. I think that event will be absolutely jam-packed. You'll be able to see it online. Then in November, the debit card-based payment solution is launched. I know people are going to the opening party. They'll actually get their MasterCards there if they've done the KYC. And then crypto to fiat solution is launched. That's going to be before the end of the year. That's where you can literally exchange your cloud tokens or your crypto into fiat money. And fiat money, for anybody that's not familiar, is traditional money, pounds, sterlings, whichever currency is in your country. Then we launched the global e-commerce partners, and we have various contracts in place already with brand name companies. Then the data SIM cards are launched. Now, Ronald actually stated this data SIM card is going to turn the mobile phone industry on its head, very similar to what Uber did with the taxi company. Those SIM cards, I cannot wait. I think that's going to create more excitement with this company than what they have at the moment with the trading. Then Rogue is launched. That's for third world countries. That allows anybody to take advantage of this system for as little as $10. And then in December, we have the merchant network, the full merchant network coming on board, the POS system machines, and growing global e-commerce partners. So all this is in place and ready to launch. Absolutely amazing. So on one side, we have the potential to earn CTOs. We get paid in CTOs. And as I said just before the call started, they are literally going up daily as we speak now. And then we have the facility to spend those CTOs or cash them in or transfer them to any other crypto internally in your one wallet. So how does Cloud Token work for you? If you're anything like me, I always want to know what's in it for me. First of all, you need to purchase some Bitcoin or any other crypto. Currently, there's 9, and there's already other cryptos. Ronald's kind of gave us a taste of some others that are being added. I believe there's going to be up to 21. So first of all, if you're new to crypto, you need to just get back to the person that's introduced you, buy some crypto, Bitcoin, or any other, transfer that into your super wallet. Once that's there, select the project and click Jarvis, agree to the terms and conditions, and then you are then loaning your crypto to the Jarvis trading bots with full transparency and 24 access to that, to those funds if you want or need that money out. Your funds are basically being traded currently on 32 exchanges. There are over 200 bots trading that crypto, and all those exchanges are fully insured. So there we are there, all exchanges that your coins are traded on are fully insured against hackers. So if your funds were being used on the exchanges at the time and they got hacked into, your funds are fully insured. Jarvis trades daily with the balances of all crypto coins loaned to it. Currently, that's in excess of 600 million, close to $1 billion. It wouldn't surprise me if they've actually reached that now, being traded every day. Every day, the profit that Jarvis makes goes into the reserve pool. Currently, that is between 20 and 60 million plus per day dollars is being made profit. This is not a pay Peter by robbing Paul. You know, I've heard people say to me, oh, Cloud2.0 is a Ponzi. If they really understood what a Ponzi was, they would realize that no money that you hold in your wallet goes to pay anybody. It's always there for you to take out if you want it out. So no money goes to anybody. As an example, if I introduced Colin into Cloud Token and he deposited funds into his wallet, none of his money goes to reward me. All the money that goes and is paid in the form of CTOs all comes from trading it. It's all from profit. And you will receive 6 to 12% paid daily in the form of CTO tokens. And that is on between 6 and 12% a month. But as I said, they're paid daily. So the price of the CTO reward token is derived from the amount of funds held in the reserve pool multiplied by the number of CTOs in existence. As people cash out the CTOs, they just go back in to be rewarded to somebody else. So it is literally a system that is totally sustainable. If everybody decided to cash out tomorrow, the money is all there sat in that reserve pool. Even the owners of the company cannot access that reserve pool. They earn their money exactly the same way as we do. it's basically a system designed to help everybody. Currently, that price is today 48.41 cents. That means if every single person, as I said, who decided today to cash out the CTOs from their wallet, the money is always there in that reserve pool. So just before we talk about the income potential, as I said, you do not have to, if you don't want to, recruit anybody, but there is a massive benefit if you do. And before I explain how it actually works, first of all, I want to go through this disclaimer. We are not, and I am not, a financial advisor. The ideas presented are our experiences on how to profit in business, not financial advice. We are not a financial investment company and make no representations or guarantees of income. We never recommend to outlay more money than you can afford to lose, and I would say that with any business, whether it be a traditional bricks and mortar business or any other business. Don't rush into anything, do your own research. Myself or any of my team members are not liable for any damages, expenses or losses you may suffer from the information we're giving. And as with any business, your results may vary and will be based on your individual capacity, business experience, expertise, and level of desire. There are no guarantees concerning the level of success you may experience. Everybody's success.
Need to unmute your mic, Duncan. Your mic is muted.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there, but I lost internet access for some reason. Okay, so the arbitrage trading bot, how does it actually work? Basically, the company generates profit, which goes into the reserve pool, and that is basically rewarded to you in the form of CTOs between 6 and 12% each month. So what's the benefit of introducing people? Well, you will get or receive 100% match bonus on anything they receive, any CTOs they receive. So I just want to give you an idea. As an example, if I introduce Colin to Cloud Token and he deposited, let's say, $1,000 of crypto in his wallet, and let's say he receives 5 CTOs a day, I would also receive 5 CTOs a day. You get 100% match on as many frontline people as you want. And if those people introduce people on your second level, you receive a 50% match of whatever they're receiving each day. And that actually gets paid. We go further down from level 3 to level 21, a 5% match. And that is paid directly through to your wallet, which, as I said, you can cash out very soon into a MasterCard and very soon into fiat money as well. So our system works. It's a fully automated trading system. You can literally see the trades live. As I said, on Saturday, the office opens and we will have a live camera showing the trades as they come in. So 100% transparency. And our crypto, as I said, is fully insured. You can literally take your funds out instantly. You literally just swipe left and you can literally take the funds out anytime you want. So we benefit from Jarvis AI trading, arbitrage trading using triangular trading. It's actually unique to this company. We send crypto to your cloud, or you send crypto to your cloud wallet, and you earn 6 to 12% monthly. You can withdraw or cancel at any time. And I just want to give you an example. If you're holding, let's say, 20,000 USD of crypto in your cloud token wallet, average growth averages at 10% a month. So that will give you 2,000 monthly. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, well, there's no way I've got 20,000, you might want to halve it. That's 1,000 a month income coming to you. If you halved it again, that's $500 a month. Now, just think, I don't know whether there's any IFAs on the call tonight, but I don't know how much money you would have to put away into a pension fund to give you anything like that kind of an income. You certainly wouldn't get that if you invested the money with the banks these days. And that is paid daily. I don't know who, Sandra, if you could mute yourself because everybody can hear you. That is paid daily. That equals $67 a day. And as I said, that is received in CTOs. That is actually 4,400 CTOs a month. Amazing income. So how is the CTO price determined? It's using tokenomics. Token and economics is where the word is derived from. And that's basically an ecosystem that is underlying the project. So the price of the CTO is based on a very simple formula through the Jarvis AI trading. The Jarvis is trading our crypto assets on the exchanges and rewarding the members with CTOs. The current CTO price is determined by the number of CTOs in circulation minus or versus the asset of earnings created by the Jarvis in the reserve pool. So the number of CTOs in circulation and how many members withdraw CTOs, which lowers the reserve pool. We've actually only had one time when the price did drop slightly, and that's purely because there were more people cashing in CTOs than there was being generated in the reserve pool. Also affecting the price of CTOs will be the products coming on Saturday, which is the travel program, the CTO MasterCard, because we will benefit from transaction costs, and the VIP program, that will all benefit, and the profits from the travel, the MasterCard and the VI program will all be added to the reserve pool, which will cause the price of the CTO to go up even more. It all helps with, in addition to the Jarvis trading. Now, there are benefits as well, positions in the system. You can achieve C1 to C5, as you can see on this slide here. I just want to give you an idea of what kind of, well, first of all, to get to the position of C1, you need 200,000 volume. That's you and your team. When I first saw that, I thought that's going to take me 6 months, maybe even a year. It actually took me 3 months to get to C1. There's people probably done it a lot quicker, but it will just give you some idea. It is achievable. I know Colin, who is on the call today, he achieved it in, I think, around about the same time as myself. Just want to give you an idea of income when you get to that level. When I first got to C1, my income was just under $200. Right now, it's about $250 a day. But you can be receiving anything as a C1 from $200 a day up to $600 a day. To get to C2, you just need to help 3 people in separate legs get to the same position as you, C1. And I can tell you, my sponsor, Tim Mandeville, he has recently got to C2. You can receive anything from 2,000 to 5,000 a day when you get to a C1 level. C3 is just helping exactly the same as getting from C1 to C2. It's just helping 3 people get to C2, and you become C3. And I can tell you, Luigi, who is just flown out to KL, he's on approximately anything from 10,000 to 20,000 a day. Crazy amounts. You know, they are figures that most people in multi-level marketing or online marketing would take years to get to those kind of income levels, and they have to sustain and keep recruiting to achieve those levels. So we also have already C4s on anything from 50,000 a day, and we even have one C5 on 100,000 a day. Now they seem pie in the sky figures, but you've got to remember this company is literally just under 5 months old, and there's people earning anything from a couple of thousand a day to 100,000 a day. So, and we haven't even started yet. As I said, the potential is amazing with what's about to come. So how has Cloud Token performed? Well, you can see here, we launched on May the 12th. The CTO price launch was 30 cents. Just so you know, the price would never drop below 30 cents. But since then, it has grown. It only ever dropped once. And right now, today, currently, it is 48.41 cents. Imagine when this gets to dollars. I just want to give you a possible hypothetical accumulation of CTOs. If you collected them over the next, say, 12 months, if you got to 25,000 CTOs, and let's say, well, they launched at 30 cents, but let's say they increased to $10. That's 30 times the price since launch. That would equate to 250,000 USD. If it took, you know, if it went to $20, you're talking about 500,000 in USD. Quite incredible. You can take those out. You can keep some to increase in value. But I just want to give you an idea of managing the risk. You hold those funds in your super, or your funds go into your super wallet, your crypto sits in your super wallet, and you can literally withdraw to an external wallet. And also we have now the debit card, the MasterCard, to literally cash out those CTOs at any time. Cloud Token long-term objectives is to integrate Oro, the technology, fully into Cloud Token ecosystem. That's the all the merchants coming on board. Establish a much larger membership. We have over 1 million members right now. I know Ronald wants to make this the largest mobile payment system in the world. Bigger than PayPal and WePay put together. We had over 800,000 downloads in the first 90 days of the launch, and fourth generation technology timeline. Well, nobody else right now has got this technology, and the Cloud Token wallet. So why Cloud Token? Well, first of all, compare this to any other business you might have looked at in the past or taken advantage of in the past. There's no packages to buy. There's no costs. You're not buying or parting with your money to send to any company. There's no membership fees. In fact, there's no costs at all other than transaction costs. There's no monthly auto ship, not like with some companies where you're committed to pay or committed to products coming through your door every month. There's no contract. You can withdraw at any time. You earn passively without sharing. But obviously there is the benefit of sharing as well. And Cloud Token generates revenue from arbitrage trading, which is totally sustainable. And tokenomics will drive that CTO price up and up. We have the celebration on Saturday, where we will be launching the POS system point of sale program for merchants. We'll be launching the travel program with Travelocity and other major companies coming on board. There's the launching of other products like Rogue and Friday. Rogue is for the third world countries, and Friday is for the super rich, if you want to call them, or the whales. and we'll be releasing the prepaid card, the MasterCard, that will be given to the people at the event on the day, and releasing the SIM card. This is the bit that I am really interested in, because this is just going to turn the mobile phone industry on its head. Here is a SIM card that you can use in any phone, keep the same phone number, and use this, use your phone with free data anywhere in the world. Absolutely incredible. And there's more to come. So that is the end of the presentation. Please get back to the person that introduced you to Cloud Token, or Cloud2.0 as I should call it, and welcome back. And if somebody could just let me know, I lost internet access. I don't know how that affected everybody. I don't know what was going on there, but I hope everything was okay. If anybody is willing just to open up their mic and give a brief testimonial, or tell everybody your experience of this company since you've been started with it. Is there anybody that's willing to open up their mic? No brave souls?
I will.
Hello.
Hi, Tony.
How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Well, I'm very well. Transparency in the company is everything. Communication and availability of new things coming in is just completely transparent, and you can go on and on and say good things about it. And with a mastermind like Ronald I, it gives you wonderful confidence. And you're not asked to pay anything or do anything. Just join and collect your money.
Exactly.
And it's all set up for you. I've been with it a few months now, and I'm progressing and actually making money and meeting some very, very special people. And it's not local, it's all around the world. And the brains that I see on here are mastermind brains from different people come onto your program. They are people with experience of computing, and they know what it's all about, because they like the content of it. Amen.
Thank you, Tony. I really appreciate you coming on and doing that. Very good of you. Thank you. Anybody else would just like to have a quick say? Who's that speaking? Who's that? Sorry?
John Banks.
Oh, hi, John.
Hi, yeah, first of all, I'd like to convey the apologies from James Curtis. I did contact him earlier, and he's taken his pills for the massive pain that he's in. And to be honest, he can't get his head off the pillow, so he's still sleeping.
Don't worry, John. Yeah, I understand he's not been a well man, has he?
No,
so
we're hoping for a miracle soon. But James and I have known Luigi Bruni now for probably about 2 years. And in April of this year, Luigi got in touch with us about Cloud Token. And Dumb and Dumber actually got together and made a decision that it's Luigi's idea of the month, and we weren't going to get involved in it with him. And I would say probably about the end of June, we were contacted by Mel Baxter Smith, or I was, about Cloud Token. So naturally, our thoughts were, yeah, we've heard of that from Luigi, we're not going to do it. Now, Mel's a bit like a terrier dog. She don't let go of the bone. And she very slowly kept telling us of the changes it was making in her life. So on the 14th of August, James and I joined Cloud Token. And we've worked it ever since because it's the best thing the two of us have actually ever seen. Do we wish we'd taken up Luigi's offer in April? You're damn right we do. And that's no disrespect to Mel. We've worked this, and we put people on our front line and driven deep from there. And in what is a period of about 5 weeks, I've currently covered my rent on the property that we're in, which is £900 a month. And we're making, or I'm making, well over $1,000 a month out of this if I project it forward. So for anyone else who is only just looking at it, my advice is jump in with both feet. This is the best thing that I've ever seen since 1984.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Really appreciate it. Give our regards to James. Hope he gets well soon.
Yeah, he'll surface probably about 9 o'clock.
Okay. Thanks very much, John. Appreciate it. Anybody else just like to jump on for a second? Colin, I can see you itching to say something. Go on.
I've got to say a few words here.
Go on.
Firstly, what Tony's just said is so spot on. It really is about the confidence. And the more you look into what's going on with Cloud Token or Cloud 2.0, the more confidence you'll get. You'll see this really is the real deal. A lot of us have been around for many, many years. We've tried lots of different things. And we know what to look out for. And the beautiful thing, what we have here, as said by Tony and lots of other people, is the transparency. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Absolutely. You know, if you're looking for a passive income, this is it. We're not investing, by the way. Nobody's investing. You're just moving your crypto from one wallet to another. And you've been rewarded for holding that crypto on that wallet. It's as simple as that. You know, and like you, Duncan, I know we have people that hate recruiting, are not interested in talking to other people about it, but they're happy to just receive rewards on their own cryptocurrency. Fantastic. And the bottom line is we all have to increase our amount of cryptocurrency as time goes on because we need more of it. This is a fantastic way for everybody to win.
Brilliant. Thank you, Colin. I mean, what you said there, and I really would recommend everybody, obviously Ronald can't accept everybody as a friend on Facebook, but all I would say to you is just look in every day at Ronald's posts, at least once a day, and you will see that he communicates and lets everybody know what's going on every day. At least 4 or 5 times a day I see him posting on there, keeping everybody informed, and obviously we pass some of those comments on of what's happening onto everybody else. But that's what I love about this company, is the communication is brilliant. That's what's been lacking in practically every other company in the past, as that has been the biggest problem. Communication that has been the key. If anybody else would like to just, hi Mel.
Hiya, hi. Thanks. I think I ought to come on and just say thank you, John, for all your words. I've known John for, well, Philip and I've known for a long time, and we've been in different businesses together. And I'm so delighted that, you know, John's in my team and James and all the rest. And, you know, we are actually seeing our rewards now. It's absolutely brilliant. I think, as John said, I'm a bit of a terrier. I don't let go, and I contacted John and said, you know, you need to look at this, and he said, yeah, I'm on holiday, I'll look at it sometime. But you know, this is something quite amazing, really. We are making money every day, and I think for the, well, I shouldn't say the ordinary person, but the people that perhaps not been involved with anything before. I mean, I'm particularly new to cryptocurrency, and I didn't know anything about it, and I'm still learning, but I'm absolutely delighted with the way that, you know, things are going, and more so that our team are actually, you know, getting the rewards now that they really, really do deserve. So thanks, John and Duncan and everybody that introduced me to this, and obviously Nina, my sister, and it really is super. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Mel. You see, persistence pays off, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So sometimes just don't take no for an answer. Persist, and I'm a great believer in, I won't take no off somebody until I know they've looked properly first, because you know, we've all been burnt in the past, and there's the problem. Most people are comparing it with their past experiences. And as you said, and everybody says, this is totally different to anything that we've looked at in the past. So
Yeah,
thanks,
indeed.
Mel. I really appreciate that. It is a questions and answers call, so if anybody has got any question they want to ask, please unmute yourself, or if you want to just put your question in the chat, I will try and answer any questions you might have. Don't be shy. Any question is important to you. Don't think that your question is stupid or because it's going to sound daft. It isn't. Anybody got any questions? Please just unmute yourself and fire away. Cindy's asked, when will we be able to withdraw Ethereum as Ethereum? I think that will be any day now. In fact, I know Luigi messaged me and said the issue that they had with Ethereum has been sorted. So keep an eye on the Facebook pages and on Ronald's posts on his Facebook group, because I'm sure that has been fixed now. So anybody else, if nobody's got any questions, I'm going to thank you for...
Good.
Yes. Hi,
Good evening, how are you?
Hi, Noel.
How are you?
I'm
Happy
very
New Year.
good.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Listen, it's next year very soon, so...
How are you?
I'm excellent, thanks, Noel. Good to have you on.
I spoke to Paul McCarthy yesterday about the withdrawals, etc., and the Ethereum and USDT. He
Yes.
reckons by mid to end of next week we'll be able to withdraw in Bitcoin also.
There we are. You've heard it from the
That was
horse's
Paul
mouth.
yesterday before he went to Malaysia.
I
I was
know
in Poland a few weeks ago, and you were talking about mid to end of October. Ronald was telling me in Poland when we were in Warsaw there about 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So it seems to be on stream at the moment.
Good. Thanks for that, Noel. Really appreciate it.
No problem, mate.
And Happy New Year to you.
And the same to you.
Okay, well, just to let everybody know, our next call is on Sunday, 10 p.m. UK time. I will notify everybody when the call is on. I apologise for my internet, but that's what you get for living in North Wales. We're still waiting. We've only just got phones here, so it took a bit of time to get internet. But anyway, that's the way it is. So thanks, everybody. I wish you a good night, and go and tell the world about Cloud Token. Tell everybody, because if you don't, somebody else is going to speak to somebody that you know. And that is the worst thing can happen, when you suddenly phone up a friend of yours that you should have called ages ago and you didn't, and somebody else beat you to them. So get on the phone, speak to people. You cannot beat speaking to people. You really can't. So I wish everybody a good night. Thanks, everybody. Sorry for the internet problems. Hope it didn't disturb the call. And I hope to hear you on, or see you on Sunday. Thanks very much. Bye now.
Thank you.
Good night now.